guys, I've got another foundation to try out today. Okay, so today I have the Best Blend Forever Makeup by Almay. It looks like this, sorry. I'm sure you've seen this before with the little sponge tip on the top, which is soft. I don't know why brands do this. It usually never works out. Excuse me. But the good news about this is that if the foundation is really amazing, but you just don't like the sponge, it comes off. So you can wash this, you can wet it, whatever. I didn't realize that until just now, so I didn't bring any water to wet this. I have a regular sponge and a brush. So I think what I'm gonna do instead of actually using this sponge is I'm just gonna put some of the product out and use the sponge that I have. I don't know, I feel like I would like to try the sponge top just to see, because they market it that way for a purpose. So I don't know. So, but I'm not gonna do that today. So, oops, I should have showed you. The shade is Porcelain and it looks pretty good. It's pretty light. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, shade looks pretty good. I guess I should have read some of the claims, right? It's very creamy. I have been trying out so many foundations and I can't remember which one, but this smells like one of them that I have tried. There's really no claims on this. It just says broad spectrum SPF 40, so it's got a high SPF. So that's something to think about if you're going to be in flash photography, but I think everybody knows that by now. I don't know why that's a consideration though, because it's not like you're just walking around every day being in flash photography, or at least I'm not. Okay, oh, this smells like one of the foundations that I just tried recently. Alright, so I'm just going to put some out on my hand. It is extremely creamy, like really, really, really creamy. I want to say that was probably about half a pea size. I'm gonna add some of this to this side, but I'm gonna blend the other side with a sponge. Okay, so you really do have to blend this, because it seems like it's wanting to set down like pretty fast, but I don't know if it's trying to set down because it's still a pretty tacky, or if it's just that the product is so creamy that you almost need to work it in like a moisturizer. Alright, so let's try the sponge side. Put a little bit. I keep putting out a little bit and a little bit and a little bit onto my hand, but I feel like I'm using kind of a lot of product. I'm only putting a little bits at a time though. Alright, so I mean, on camera it's looking pretty shiny and dewy looking. In real life it's pretty dewy, but it doesn't seem as shiny as it's picking up on camera. Like I'm getting light reflection here, here, here. I would go ahead and give this like a satin. It is pretty shiny though, there's a lot of light reflection. And even on my hand, it's seeming pretty shiny. I don't know if that's from like the SPF. Sometimes it can be, SPF can be shiny. Use this flat side of the sponge now. Alright, so first impression thoughts. It's looking okay. It's giving me some coverage. It's from the distance from my face to the mirror. I feel like it's looking very nice and natural on the skin. I kind of feel like the brush is the way to go for this. Or even fingers, because that way you can really push it into your skin and it won't just be kind of sitting on top of your skin. So I'm going to grab a mirror and we're just going to see how this looks up close. I'll give you guys an up close look. Yeah, you really got to make sure like you're inspecting, getting everything blended in together, or into your skin I should say. I don't know, I feel like light coverage, yeah, light coverage, it's on camera, it's looking like it's covering this quite a bit. It is covering it. It's very natural looking on the skin. It's not bad so far. I mean, honestly, I really have to give it an it's not bad rating at this point. I don't know. I kind of think I like this one. Oh, I don't have my receipt for it though, so I can't remember how much I paid for it. I got this at Walmart, and I want to say it was about $12, and almost all the Almay foundations were $12. This is the first Almay foundation that I have ever tried at all ever. So, alright, so what I'll go ahead and do is, as of right now, I think it looks nice. I think it looks really nice. It's a good shade. It's not too light, not too orangey. Looks really pretty on the skin. It is a little bit tacky still, and it is a little bit shiny, so it's looking good on my pores. I've got a little bit of dry patch like right here, and I can see it, but it's not really sticking to it or making it more obvious. It doesn't have a ton of coverage, but if you want a natural looking light, maybe build it up. Let's just see if we can build it up a little bit. Maybe build it up to medium coverage. I'm going to try a little bit around my eyes. Then you might really like this. And it has kind of, oh, when you touch it with your finger, it's not as creamy feeling as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it is creamy, but it's not like, oh, when you blend out, it is kind of like it feels kind of like a cream though, so just forget everything I just said. It feels more liquidy when you're just touching it with your finger, but when you try to blend it in, it's feeling a lot creamier. So, you know, if you have like maybe dry skin, this would be good because it's really emollient feeling, like it's very moistury feeling. I don't know that it just built amazingly well, but I don't really think that made it look any worse. Yeah, with that buildup, like it's not looking worse, and it's not looking like a bunch of makeup sitting on my skin. I did get some creasing in the foundation, like on my eyelid, but if you don't have to put foundation on your eyelids, then that might not make a difference for you. So, alright, so I'll wear this for the rest of the day, and I will update my thoughts in the description below, but as of right now, not bad. I don't know that I'd be willing to pay $12 for it, but it's honestly not a bad foundation at this point. So it's really, I'm starting to see a lot of shine now, so it's pretty dewy. It looks nice on the skin though, guys, so I will update my thoughts in the description box below. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.